seen people as passionate about Madden games as they are about real football.
Oh, he was gone. He was gone. No, come on, Bob.
People love Madden because it behaves really realistically. It looks good. The player models look fantastic. And somehow it gets better year after year.
And to think that Madden almost wasn't even involved. EA initially gave the gig to Cal Berkeley football coach Joe Kapp. Joe who? Yeah, exactly. So they ended up going with a certain coaching superstar who was just starting to make a name for himself as an announcer.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to John Madden Football.
The first thing I said was, if we're going to do this, it has to be real. It has to be NFL. You have to have 11 guys. And you have to have offensive linemen and defensive linemen, and that threw everyone for a loop. You know, they didn't have anything like linemen and stuff in there. It was just a quarterback throwing a receiver.
I took a couple of my development guys and we flew out to Denver. In those days, he was going around on Amtrak and got on a train in the morning that he'd been on coming west. And we basically spent 2 days on the train with him.
We'd sit up all night on a train, and I'd be drawing plays. The ends have to come down, the linebackers have to drop. It's not the real game.
And we just spent the whole time going through our design and talking football and asking him a million questions and just scribbling as fast as we could.
I'm a real stickler for detail. You can't fool a game. I mean, if it's going to be NFL pro football, it has to have everything, the way the game looks and then the way it's played.
And perfection takes time.
It took much longer than we thought to make the game, partly because of the limitations of the technology at the time. And we thought it would take about 2 years, and it ended up taking 4. Nobody but me believed that it would ever even get done. The auditors made us write off the money that we'd given to Madden because it's never going to get done, it's not going to sell. I think by now, there's probably been about $1 billion worth of that game sold. So there have been a few royalties generated.
Now, thanks to Madden's popularity, every NFL superstar wants to land on the cover of the latest edition of the game.
Privilege and honor to be on the front cover of the game.
But on second thought, maybe it's not such an honor.
Well, the past couple of years, all the guys been on the cover have been hurt.
I actually talked to Michael Vick, and I asked him about the Madden curse. And he goes, I have no clue what you're talking about. 2 weeks later, he gets injured.
That's right. There's a Madden curse.
The history of the curse is that the year before they're on the cover, they had this great year. The year they're on the cover, something bad happened. Eddie George, in 2000, his team went to the Super Bowl. Next year, his fumble cost them the playoff game. Dante Culpepper. The year before he was on the cover, team went 11-5. Next year, his team goes 5-11. He's horrible. Marshall Faulk goes from being in the Super Bowl, one of the best players that year. Then he gets injured the next year. Michael Vick, he's just unbelievable, made it to the Pro Bowl. And this year, boom, hurts his leg. I wouldn't want to be in the cover next year if I was a pro athlete.
Do it like this.
This time around, the players leave their helmets at home, along with the rules, and head into the streets. This game isn't just about scoring touchdowns, though. Players also get points for showboating and talking trash. Throw in a soundtrack from the Executioners, and you've got your third reason why 2004 won't suck.